My peeps, my peeps, my peeps. Man, welcome. Welcome, man. And I'm back. This Sausid TV 2.0, man. Still representing with Texas Prison Stories, man, with my boy T Snow. It's been a minute since I've been back on this platform, but I'm glad I'm back. I thank y'all. I want y'all to like and subscribe. Tune in to me, man. You know, I got that fire content always, like I always have, and it's even better right now. And I'm just glad to be back with you guys, man. And y'all know y'all are my peeps, man. So y'all just tune in, man, because I'm here. We here. And shout out to my boy T Snow, Texas Prison, man. Y'all like and y'all subscribe to my boy channel as well. We back on this platform. And you know, I have the fire content, I have the education, I have the knowledge, I have the truth, straight lace, no chase, facts. Like from every prison, every unit, wherever it is, you know what I mean? I have it. And I'm gonna give it to you guys, man. And I know it's been a lot of talk basically about the Ferguson Unit, man. And a lot of people that say they've been there, a lot of people that's been there. But when I was doing time, so I'm gonna dedicate this here first to the guys that I've done time with on the Ferguson Unit, the real OGs, the real stomped down soldiers, the real solidified, certified G's, man, from like all over. And this is the time that I started back when I was young, and I was dealing with a lot of young guys as well. And you know, back then it was a different area, and it's a different era than it's doing time now in these days in these prisons. The prison system have drastically changed from then until now. But I want to let you know first and foremost, prison is prison. It don't matter what unit you own. Prison is prison, and prison is still governed by prison rules. It might have got a little sloppy over the years, but yet and still, prison is prison. And for all those that got brothers, got fathers, got sons, you got uncles, you got grandfather, and etc. Even to the females that are incarcerated right now. I just want to let you guys know first, before I start this segment off concerning the Ferguson Unit. I just want to let you guys know, man, and women as well, that do what you have to do. If you are serving time, do what you have to do and come home. Your only priority is to do your time, correct yourself while you're there, and come back to society, man, because it's a great world out here. I missed it for a few more years, man, but I don't regret it. It was just part of my journey that I had to go through, and I had to see fit to go through it. But, and for all y'all that do have my peeps, that have people that are incarcerated, show them that support. Check on them. Do everything that you can in your power to make sure they have a best transition from jail back into society, man, because it's very needed. It's needed, man. And the time like right now, from when I just left, is a time right now in prison that the mental state of everyone's basically serving time is dwindling at a drastic rate. So I just want to let that be known. But man, hey, my peeps, once again, we're here. This is Sausid TV 2.0. And we're going to talk about the Ferguson Unit. Back when I was serving time, when I first started doing time, doing my bid as a kid. And I got a lot of OGs, man, I like to shout out to. First, I'd like to shout out to Anthony Dewberry, Mr. West Dallas, Mr. Money Blue. I like to shout out to my boy, my brother, my A1 since day one rider, Sammy Daco Bell. Like, bro, you know I love you. Said. You got Dello Lydell Grant. Shout out to him. Shout out to my boy Pac. R.I.P. to my blood partner Weedy Wop, man. Butch. Milk. You had Bunton Finest, Mac Felt there. You had Suge. You had the OG Tyrone Cotton there. Hockley, Swade, you know, my boy John Franklin, and etc. that represented from where I'm from, that was on Ferguson Unit. But guys, I just like to shout out to you guys, man, whether you still doing time or you free. And I talk to a lot of guys that's free. But man, Anthony Dewberry and Sammy Bell Daco, my guys, man, my brothers, my G's, man. You know, we thugged it out. We done time together. We did what we had to do to survive in that prison. And, you know, it was hell, but we made it. We made it, and we made the best of it. But now, let me tell you first now, everybody talk about this Ferguson unit. Man, back when I was on Ferguson was the first and only unit that I know that actually represented Freaky Friday. And for y'all wondering or probably heard a little bit or didn't know what Freaky Friday actually mean is, Freaky Friday was the fact that if you was a hoe, excuse my content, man, my language, but if you was weak, man, don't come out your cell. Like seriously, don't come out your cell. You're going to have somebody announce it. Freaky Friday. This is Friday. Fight night. Like UFC boxing, they ain't got nothing to know on Freaky Friday on the Ferguson unit when I was doing time in the 90s coming up out of Ferguson. And you had to have a squabble game. Like seriously. Bras weren't allowed to walk and roam freely. Weak dudes weren't allowed to interact with stiff G's, man. We guys weren't allowed even to have a sitting spot. And that goes to say that, man, then prison was like hell. Prison and Ferguson Unit was one of the roughest, the worstest prisons known. And I said it before, everybody can squabble. Like everybody had a boxing game. See, because those in old time, when you came in, we still had the real shoes that we could wear from Free World. We had shoelaces. It wasn't your own people that were actually getting at you. It was your opposition, so-called, that was getting at you first. Because that was the way of the order it was. Like, because it's easy to be a Crip to a Crip. It's easy to be a Blood to a Blood. And etc. But would you represent that same set, that same, what you claim, what you represented, what you bang to the opponent? And a lot of things and a lot of people got tested coming in the system like that. And when you hit the Ferguson, then, man, ain't no putting your bags down. You finna find your people. You finna let it be known who you are, where you from, and what you represent. It ain't like it is today. People weren't just accepting you because you say you from this hood, or you from this city, or you from this town, or you from this set. Nah, loyalty is proven and is earned. Just like realness, it's not freely given, and it wasn't then. See, nowadays, you got a lot of people that have cliques. They are clicked up now. So that's what's different between then and now. And what I mean to say then and now is, then it was structure. You governed your own. Now it's just whoever got the most have the most power. But that Freaky Friday, man, man, I've been through a lot of Freaky Fridays over on Ferguson Unit for the years that I was there, man. And graduate to say, man, I could fight damn good. But I come up under the best. The Tyrone Cotton, the Anthony Dewberrys, the Docos, the Butchers. I come up under the best, man. And I was taught. I already had squabbling game before I left, but I learned how to box. I learned how to fight when I got to Ferguson Unit. Everything else from the streets went out the window. For one, it went out the window. That shit, it didn't matter. You had a style on Ferguson Unit that was known throughout the system of a fighting and boxing style. And for the people that can attest for this here, know this is facts. One too many units fucking with Ferguson, man. With the mans. If you had gloves on you as tattoos, you had to represent that. You had to have a boxing game. If you had a loud mouth and you were braggadocious, you had to represent that. If you had hand gloves on that you walked around in your back pocket, because that was the thing back then. People walked around with gloves, not for the working out, but this for the punching. You had to represent that. But see, Freaky Friday is every Friday evening, every Friday night is rec house. Not just day room, it's day room plus it's rec. Therefore, you're going to have the announcer. You're going to have the runner on that run. They're going to announce. It's Freaky Friday. Freaky Friday. All hoes stay in the house. If you're a hoe, do not come out your cell. And for the ones that were hoes, guess what they did? They didn't dot that dough. They looked at the dough been rolled because over there it was an hour and an hour. Back then, every hour and an hour we had it in and out. They do that out. When those doughs and cells roll, hoes did not come out dot that dough. They looked both ways, but they did not dot that dough. But for those stiff guys, they going to wreck, man. Even if they didn't have a squabble that night, they're going to wreck because at the end of the day, if they didn't get a show, they had to put on one. And there were many shows to be seen. And there were many shows to be put on. See, because it wasn't just we finna allow you just to sit here and represent. No, you got to show and prove. And I remember this one time, me and my guys that I mentioned earlier, Daco and Dewberry, we out there, man. Like we going to wreck. Like we going to wreck. We going to wreck, man. Without a question about it, we going to wreck because first we looking for something to do. We looking for something to do anyway. We looking for somebody to back door. If Daco fight, you best believe DA fighting, man. You best believe it. If I'm fighting, you best believe he's fighting. Anthony Dewberry, man, we shared cells for a few years from meeting custody. And I'm telling you a little story about that. We walking from Chow. We wasn't even finna go to Chow this day. And man, we one of the last few people that's coming through the Chow House. On Ferguson, then you had the Chow House on both sides. There's one line go. You just pick your line to go through. And we see these people getting into it. It's a black guy named Trouble and a Mexican guy. I can't remember the Mexican guy's name. And they fighting. So it's 1-on-1. So we're thinking, but as we keep walking, we see this other essay hit Trouble, this black guy, in the head, like they start jumping him. Without a second thought, without a conscience, I hopped the rail. I can't let it go down like that. I don't even know this guy like this here. And he's a blood. I don't even know this guy, but all I know is that he's a brother, right? And because also then it was segregated as well. And by the time I hopped the rail, Anthony Dewberry, he's already over the rail with me. We run over there, man. I spurf on this dude. He spurf on it. We started an all-out riot, man, in the Chow House, man. And like we fighting, and we kicking ass, but we fighting, right? And this guy hit me in my damn nose though with this picture. He had the pictures on the tables then, the little plastic pictures. But see, they were fiberglass almost like, so therefore it'll cut your shit out you. It'll cut your ass up. So the dude grabbed his picture from the blind side while I'm fighting this one guy, his essay, he hit me in my nose. Only thing that I had wrong with me today, he hit me in my nose. I turned around by that time, and man, them over there wearing his ass out, right? And but the moral of the story is we have the riot, we get gassed. They get us all ass naked. We sitting there, we done jumped. Some people, once again, the hole's gonna run. So what they done is they jumped over the child line. And I believe then we were the first one that made them start putting up those barriers behind for the child, because a lot of people jumped over that child line and hid. So they shot the gas, whatnot, come in there, they hog tie us with the zip ties and such and such, boom. And we laughing the whole time about it. Right? So we go lock up. But what it is they put me and Ant-Man in the cell together. But first, the moral of the story is, you know what the fight was behind? To me, I thought the fight was behind it because it was race. But no, actually, these two guys that were fighting, this black dude and this Mexican, they were actually lovers, man. They were actually boyfriend and girlfriend, however you want to put it. And here it is. We just started a whole riot behind the love quarrel that we didn't even know about, right? But they put me and Ant-Man in the cell together. And we rocked out from meeting custody and beyond, man, for like 2 years together. And I love this guy. Like I didn't have, he fed me, and vice versa. I know his whole family, from Miss Della, his brother Cornelius. I know his whole West Dallas. West Dallas. And then you got my sidekick, Sammy Bell, Taco, who always thought that he can outpunch me, right? And he was quick. When the guy can go, the little slim yellow guy can go, right? Loud, the dude can go. I just had more power then, but he had them hands, man. He had them hands, man. Probably would. He had them hands. But see, we was A1 since day one, bro. We rolled it out. We rolled it out like always. And this coming back to the topic of the Freaky Fridays. If I fought, you best believe Ceci, Pac, Daco, Ant-Man. And Ant-Man was my teacher. You know, he had them hands, little old slim dude. He had them hands with that one little gold at the time with the champagne glass on it. Like, Ant-Man was already known. He was known from state school as well. He was known. Anthony Dewberry was known. Daco, he was known. It's like, and if I fought, they fought. They fought, I fought. Front line, front center. So every Freaky Friday, ain't too many people want to even squabble us now. You know what I mean? But we go out there. We ain't so much going to look for no matches, but we going to watch them. And before long, it's just something going to transpire to the fact that we just got to call us somebody out. And if anyone call anyone out, they know. They getting back though. We finna run them. We finna run them. We finna run them. Like, we finna run them back to back to back. I mean, until they break, until they get tired, until they lay it down. That's it. Ain't no losing, right? But Freaky Friday was hell, man, for your mental as well. See, and because it's pros and cons to everything you do in life and in prison. See, the pros was that we was learning, we were building, we was getting our game tight, we getting game sharpened. But the cons was that when people fear you, fear drives a person to have misunderstanding about anything and everything that you does. But also fear, guess what it does? It brings so much resentment, right? Because at the end of the day, if you whoop somebody in 3 or 4 yards and beat them up, you have to watch that guy. I don't give a damn who it is. I don't give a damn. He could be the weakest person. You should and you have to watch that guy because you best believe he's watching you, right? And those are the pros and cons. And there's several more, but that's just to give you a glimpse of the pros and cons of those Freaky Fridays. Because now people are training each day, Monday through Thursday, Sunday through Thursday, of sharpening their hands, their skills. We not slap boxing. We making gloves. We making pads. We putting socks, and we are having contact. And who was initiating this here was Tyrone Cotton, the legend. That is legend, man. The Tyrone Cotton, the man. And they have 2 sons as well. And they are raw. But Tyrone Cotton, this old man, can go. And he'll go with the best of them. And so he taught down the line from likes of Dewberry, me, Daco, etc. Lydell Grant Dello was my big homie as well. And I just heard he picked up another case, man, a life sentence, and I'm really hurt by it, right? Because we was young starting off. And to give you some history, 93% of people that are headed to prison or going to prison first started in TYC, man. And this is a fact. This is statistically a fact that everyone that entering prison from the age of 15 to 18, 21, they're coming from Texas Youth Center. Then, now they are just going straight from the county into the prison system right now at an alarming rate. And I have the thing to say that, man, stop taking a life just to go do a life, bro. That's to anybody that's listening, man. Like, right now, we should be trying to curb the violence because the prison system have a mental deterioration on the young male that's entering into that prison system, where you have a child that are entering into an adult environment with different ideas, different concepts, different mentalities, different emotions, different energies. And he are sitting here to rehabilitate, but how can he when he have so many things that are pulling him and they're all negatively? So I'm telling you now that everything that we have or we've picked up is only a learned behavior. And it starts first in the Texas Youth Center, bro. And when I went to Ferguson, man, I went in Ferguson with a mental of a kid. But I came out with the mentality of a beast. And this is facts. Me and so many others, man. I became a beast. The same thing that I fought against, I became. And I'm just sitting this out here for everyone that's watching, everyone that has someone that's going through this or maybe on the way to go through this. Check the mental state of your people, no matter who they are, no matter how old they are, because scientific fact that the brain don't develop fully for the male until he's at the age of 25. So if you have a 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24-year-old, and even 25-year-olds that are into a dope environment, a foreign environment, he's still considered a child mentally that has to grow up. And I'm tired of seeing the prison system raise our children, man. Raise us males, man. And yeah, it's not just us males, it's even our females. This is something that I hate, and anything that I can do, anything I can say, anybody I can assist on these, because it gets deeper. And it starts first with the mental capabilities about how you can readjust and come back to society sane. A lot of us don't. And I'm just first telling you first about me. I didn't come home from prison, Ferguson Unit, the same person that I went in. I came in different and I left out worse. And therefore recidivism over the years have set in because I never knew how to grab hold of that mental disability that I had by doing time in the adult prison system for the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. Back then we was offenders. Now they want to it was inmates. Then they now, because offenders is nobody but one who offends. Correct? But for all you guys out there listening, all the people, all the women, anyone that's tuned in to this video, I like to say as I leave you guys, man, it's more fire content to come. I just started, this is my first video, so I'm getting back in. It's a little jittery about me, but trust me, I'm going to adjust, my peeps. I love y'all, you know, for all my old supporters, all my old subscribers, and for my new ones that's coming aboard. Man, I just let you know that I'm grateful and I'm honored to be sitting here once again, to be spreading these stories, but most spreading the educational purpose of prison, man, because at the end of the day, prison is not easy. And for damn sure, it's not safe. Prison is not safe at all, man. And I just like to leave y'all with, please, if you can do anything, check on your people mental capacities. Please check on your people, man, and see where they are at mentally, because it's a lot of people that are dying inside and they're crying out loud, but no one hears them. I know through experience, man. I've been there and I've done it. It's just that my strength and my will and my resilience kept me strengthened enough to just, you know, stay sane, man, and stay mentally sane. And I just like to thank y'all from tuning in. For that, man, y'all like and y'all subscribe, man. You know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get back at it. I'm gonna stay at it. And I want y'all to just, hey, rock with me. That's all I ask. Just rock with me, man, because it's gonna get greater. It get better. And Texas Prison Story, T Snow, Tim, you know I love you, bro. We here once again, my peeps, and I like to just once again commend everyone right now for that are reaching out to their people and are seeking any advice I can give, anything that you need to know, anything, any questions you want to ask, anything. Just feel free. I am an open book, and I'm gonna only give you the truth, the facts, straight lace, no chase. I'm not cutting no corners. I'm not hiding anything. You know, no, the truth don't have to be reversed. And you already know I'm the truth. You know, everybody know I'm the truth. But it's not about me. It's about us as a whole, as a collective. Because we trying to curb this violence, and we trying to curb people that are entering into the prison system. That is our mission and our statement right now, man. We're trying to curb that. We're trying to break the recidivism, and we're trying to also break the ones that are going and cursed to go to prison. This is something that we're trying to stop. And all the people that are claiming that they're OGs, hey, man, we're getting too old to be trying to sit there and glorify what's don't even be, don't even need to be glorified, bro. We get to an age right now, man. We just gotta maintain our freedom, maintain our health, and maintain our sanity, bro. But I love you guys, man. Thank y'all. I got that fire content coming. Y'all know I do. Y'all know I do. Just bear with me. I'm just getting back into the groove of it, and I'd like to thank y'all. And I just like to let y'all know, man, Sausid TV 2.0, we here. I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to stay down. I'm going to stay committed. And y'all just rock with me. And once again, before I leave, I got to shout out to my boy T Snow, Texas Prison Story and Sausid TV 2.0. Thank y'all.